All right, man, so let's jump into some news for the run. Let's get into it. Of course, man, leave us a quick take, 219-413-9405 if you want to comment on anything or just go ahead, get your flows off and let us know what's happening. So anyway, let's start off with the NBA. Obviously, as you know, the playoffs are here and a lot of teams is getting eliminated left and right. So in the Eastern Conference, you got the Indiana Pacers. They have it was almost a sweep. Almost a sweep. I was calling for a sweep at one point, but they beat the Cavs 4-1 in the semifinals, and now the Pacers are waiting for either the Knicks or the Celtics to show up in the conference finals. And then in the Western Conference, we have an arrival to the conference finals there. The Minnesota Timberwolves popped the Warriors 4-1, got them sent home. And now they're waiting on either the Oklahoma City Thunder or the Denver Nuggets to meet them in the conference finals. And the conference finals, it looks like so far it's set to begin on May 21st for the Eastern Conference Finals. Don't really have the date for the Western Conference Finals as of yet, just because this series is a little more intense. So very much might go to 7, but who knows? As of right now, too, the East and the West, you got both teams who are fighting to get to the conference finals. Knicks, Celtics, Thunder, Nuggets, both are 3-2. So it very much still can go to game 7 for both teams. So you really never know. However, let's move on because in the NFL, you got some stuff going on. So you got to check out the schedule release that's been going on in the NFL for your favorite team. A lot of teams been dropping videos, a lot of teams dropping graphics and all kind of stuff to show who the teams are playing. So you want to be updated on who your team is. And I think tickets are now on sale. I know I'm trying to go to some Falcons game. So, use the promo code too to run podcast and save yourself $20 if you are buying tickets. It's for first time purchases only. So you might have to make a new account and all of that. However, with the schedule release in the NFL, the Eagles are the first team in NFL history to have 10 plus games against playoff teams from the previous season. So that tells you they got an extremely difficult schedule going on. I know the Lions also have an extremely difficult schedule. There's a couple of teams out here with some elite schedules. So the way the NFL cooked this up, I'm excited for it. However, the first game of the season that's going to kick off the NFL season is between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. And I usually would never ever side with the Eagles or the Cowboys. But in this instance, unfortunately, I'm going with the Cowboys. I hope they kind of knock some sense into the Eagles and into the fans, just knock them off the high horse just a little. And yes, I'm hating. Shit, I'll admit it. I'm hating on the Eagles. At this point, yes, I'm hating on the Eagles. I'm not hating on Jalen Hurts. Great quarterback, not top 5, but that conversation we'll be revisiting that multiple times out the season, and I'll stand on that no matter what. But I think I'm turning into the biggest hater of the Eagles right now. Kind of how I was with the Cowboys and how I am with the Cowboys. But it's really the whole NFC East. I don't know what it is. I'm going to get back to the news in a second. I don't know what it is about the NFC East that's just so damn annoying. Whether it's Cowboys fans, Eagles fans, Commanders fans, I can live with because they've been bad for so long. But Giants fans even is just like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the NFC East. But Cowboys, Eagles fans is beginning to act more like Cowboys fans. Cowboys fans has just always been whatever. So I don't know, man. Week 1, though, that's going to be hype between Cowboys and Eagles. So I'm excited about that. Anyway, some other news that's going on in the NFL. Cornerback Jalen Ramsey still has a big question mark on where he'll be playing next season after being mentioned in multiple trade talks. So multiple reports say that he has interest from multiple teams, and we can expect a trade to happen in the upcoming weeks. So I'm excited to see where Ramsey ends up. Also, too, Bengals DN Hendrickson, he is dropping a hint on where he wants to be traded. So in a Sports Illustrated article, he mentioned the Lions. He said Detroit already has one of the game's best young players at the position in Aiden Hutchinson, and the proposition of adding another would give them one of the league's best pass rush duos. I 1000% agree with him, and for the Lions' sake, that would be nasty. That would be a good pickup if they did pick up Henderson, and that would be disgusting, especially with Hutch coming back. Oh man, that would be disgusting. And they got a healthy defense now. Disgusting if Hendrickson goes there, man.